Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the Brownwood Lions Coach Show here on KOXC. I am Derek Stuckley, along with Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett, and we are back today. You were a little under the weather Monday, so how are you feeling today, Coach?
I'm feeling much better. I appreciate it. Apologize to the listeners and the sponsors. We weren't able to go on Monday. I was down and out. Let me tell you, I caught that virus or whatever it is going around, and I was immobile for a couple of days. But I feel much better yesterday and today, and glad to be back.
Yeah, I talked to you on the phone Monday, and I don't think it would have been a very entertaining show if we would have
sure
done
wasn't,
one
man.
Monday.
I was miserable. And I know that's going around. So hope people don't catch it. If you do, just hang in there for about a day or two, and it'll pass. But it's not any fun, I promise you.
All right, well, a lot to get caught up on, so let's get right to it, sir.
All right, had an opportunity to go to Glen Rose, where Brownwood hosted the district tennis tournament. Got to see a lot of tennis until the rain came, and then some postponements and things like that. But we were doing well when we left, and finished strong. Peter Leaf finished first and advanced for regionals in boys singles. River Prado and Jacob Singleton finished first in boys doubles. And then Rayleigh Hickey and Emma Delgado finished second in girls doubles. So all of those young men and women will advance to regionals. We finished, the boys were district champs, and the girls finished in third place. So congratulations to Coach Blasek and the tennis team, and congratulations to those that are advancing on to the regional tournament in Lubbock. On the baseball side, boys played Mineral Wells and were victorious. The girls also played Mineral Wells and were victorious, so started off the week strong. And then last night we had some great baseball and softball action. The girls played number 6 Graham, stumped their toe really in one inning, which cost them pretty good, but battled hard and never gave up the fight. They did drop that game, but they'll bounce back and get back in the win column soon. Hopefully we'll have a chance to get them tomorrow. So maybe we can get back in the win column. It'd be nice to knock off number 6. On the boys' side, they were victorious 9-2. I was the administrator there, so I had to stay for that. Didn't get to go over and watch the girls, but guys, saw some good baseball. I'm in our JV game. I got to see a little bit of that. I know we don't talk much about JV on the show, but I got to watch them. They're mostly freshmen. I thought they did well, and then the varsity came out, and Gavin Brandstetter was on the bump for them. And first inning, he just finding himself in the zone, throwing that fastball, and they had some very good hitting players. They put up a run in the first, and we bounced back and scored a couple of runs. But after getting into the second inning, you could see Gavin just gain control of the mound and was throwing all pitches for strikes and really stymied a really good hitting a Graham team. I mean, he was throwing every pitch for strikes, and they were just off balance. They didn't know what to look for, and I was just talking to Coach Jones. We were sitting on the fence watching the game, and I'm like, those kids better just decide to pick one pitch and hit it, because if you're going to try to hit all of them, they won't. And he really made a lot of them look bad. They were victorious 9-2, still sitting in first place and having a great opportunity to reach that goal of becoming district champs. So I was really proud of them, and to stretch that lead out to a 9-2 lead and just sort of walk off with a pretty easy victory for them is important for them, and I thought it was very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Kind of on that note, of course, baseball being in first place, they seem to be hitting on all cylinders. The pitching's been solid, defense has been good, getting timely hitting, so everything seems to be coming together right now.
Yeah, I mean, you look at them, and we have quality pitching, and we don't have one or two. That we got some depth at the pitching position, and every one of them brings a different style to the mound, whether it's a submariner in Howard or whether it's a different change of velocity, a different pitch type in the others. But I think we got plenty of pitching to get us through games. When you look at our order and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I see 5, 6, 7, then I see 8, 9, I'm like, golly, where's the weak spot? Everybody's hitting the ball well. We had we took advantage of some walks last night, and, they say, well, they walked those. Well, you know what? You have to be disciplined at the plate and not chase bad pitches to get those walks. And our kids, I thought they were very selective at the plate. I thought they did a good job of picking good balls to hit the ball hard at times, ran the bases really well, and just sort of took control. And you watch, I mean, middle infielders for Graham were solid. Third baseman was solid. Baseball player, catcher was solid. They have a good baseball team, and they really, you could tell they really didn't feel like they were in the game at any point after that first inning. So we do have great leadership with our seniors. They're playing really well as a team and they're excited about what they're doing. And it was fun to watch them. It was a good baseball. and they ought to feel good about themselves and be confident going into those games knowing they can win. And really, the district championship's in their hands. It's up to them to win it or lose it.
And then, of course, we didn't mention Saturday. They were over in Godley, and that came down to the last at bat. They're a top 10 team.
Yeah, they're ranked in the top 10, and I can't remember exactly. I think they're, what are they, third, sixth,
seventh, I think.
seventh? I mean, and we lose that game 3-2. And if talking to Coach Hill, who's our pitching coach, who takes ownership in everything he does, said that came from pitchers and failed bunt coverages that they were supposed to play off the mound and then do it in a pickoff play that hurt them. He said that's how they scored 2 of their 3 runs. You look at that, take those mistakes away, they have a chance to be the top 10 team. But here's the thing. The things that have cost us have been self-inflicted this season. We fix those self-inflictions, and we can play with anybody. I firmly believe that. We have the pitching, we have the defense, and we have the timely hitting. If we can just, don't step on our own toes and get out of our way, we'll be fine.
Of course, being the Easter weekend, nothing this weekend, but we got a lot going on between now and then. So
yeah, district track meet started today. Today will be all field events, and we'll do preliminaries. Or those are going on now, finishing that up. Giving our kids a chance to advance to tomorrow, which will be all finals. It's time, so the track meet's a little slower, but all prelims were done today. All field events done today. Your relay races and things like that you don't have to worry about getting timed or placed in to get to the top 8 because you only have so many teams will be run tomorrow. But tomorrow's the second day of the district track meet. It's in Graham, and it will be just all finals. And I'm going to go enjoy that, and I'm going to hang around because we got some softball players and some baseball players that are participating in those baseball and softball games tomorrow night in Graham. So I'm going to hang around with them until their teams join us in Graham, and then get them to where they need to be to their games, and then sit and watch some good baseball and softball again.
yeah, I think the running final start at 10:30 tomorrow, so that gives
That's
everybody
right.
a chance to do both track and baseball or softball.
Yeah, that running final start at 10:30 somewhere in there. They're going to be done about 1:30, so it gives you some time to go get something to eat or whatever, and then get there to the baseball and softball games. Softball will start at 5 and 6:30, and then baseball will start about 5 and 7. So there'll be a lot of action going on. It's all in Graham, so just go over there and maybe drive over to Possum Kingdom, look at the lake or something for a little while and burn some time, but go over there and watch some good track and some good baseball and softball.
There you go. And speaking of softball, of course, they dropped the game last night, but they're 3-2 in district, and they've looked pretty good for the most part.
They do, and the energy, like I said before, Coach McGill was given an opportunity to step in and on an interim basis and show us what she could do as a head coach, never been in that position before, being a younger coach. And I tell you what she's brought is a lot of excitement. The kids feed off of her. She's done a phenomenal job, in my opinion. Just bringing the excitement. The girls are hitting the ball better than I've ever seen them hit. They play great defense. And like I said, most of it's energy. Man, if you believe that you can go out there and be victorious and you can be successful because of the work you put in and you're having fun, you have an opportunity to be successful. If you don't, and you're dragging and you don't believe in your teammate, and you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to be victorious. But you can see them. They're out there having fun. It doesn't matter. It's like they don't even have the scoreboard. They don't worry about that. They just go out there and play the game and do the best they can. They uplift each other when they face adversity, and they keep fighting the good fight. And I think that's the energy that she's brought to the program, and I'm excited about that. So, those girls are in the hunt. They got an opportunity. They've already won more games than they did last year, I think, and they got an opportunity to get in the playoffs and go be maybe district champs or by-district champs and see where it'll take them. But I think she started, remolding, reforming, and building that foundation again that we need in the girls softball program. So I'm extremely pleased with her and what she's doing. Our assistant coaches are doing a great job, and those kids are following her. Those ladies are having a good time, and it's fun to talk to them because they just walk around with smiles on their face all the time. They're really having fun.
What else do we need to mention today, Coach?
I just want to also backtrack just a little bit. I just got these awards in from basketball, girls basketball. Maddie Powell, congratulations to her. She was a Texas Girls Coach Association All-State player. That's an award that's hard to get, so congratulations to Maddie. All her hard work and efforts paid off. She's also an academic All-State player. Cassidy Wooten was an academic All-State, and Jesslyn Slager was also academic All-State. I know basketball's been over for a while, but just those awards just came out, but I just want to make sure and recognize those 3 young ladies and what they did for the basketball program. So congratulations to them. And probably the last thing that I have, Stars said I got sick on purpose because Sunday her driver finally got in the ranks of champions, and she joined my club and is now a winner. But Kyle Larson did win at Richmond. I think my guy got 14th, but he laid back to try to give her guy a chance to finally get in the win column. But Star, welcome to the championship club. You have an opportunity to win a championship at the end of the year, but you'll have to go against my guy Kyle Bush.
He will probably beat Kyle. Your Kyle, my Kyle will beat your Kyle.
I don't know. We'll have to put a little wager on that.
One thing we didn't mention, football stuff. What do y'all have going on right now?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm excited about that. We're going into our third phase after the district track meet this week, starting Monday. We'll still get our lifts in. We'll lift in the mornings a couple of days a week, and then on Wednesday. But we'll go out in our athletic period. Everybody's winding down except, soccer. Soccer just finished. We still got baseball and softball going on. But what we will do is we'll spend 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and we'll go sports specific. Go out there and do your thing, work on skills. Basketball goes to basketball, soccer will go to soccer, baseball go to baseball on those days. And just get some extra work on skills. It's going to give us an opportunity to get those guys that have been going through the athletic period all year and developing to be a better football player. We have an opportunity to start looking at them. So I'm really excited about that. We'll start off with drills, putting people in position on both sides. We'll have offensive days, defensive days, and just starting to see how what the plan that we think will work for us maturates our job to make sure we have kids at the right level, have kids in the position that they can be most productive, and the team can be most productive. So I'm really excited to see that. Of course, we don't put on pads, but we do have spring ball just like anybody else would in 5A or 6A. We just don't have a spring game, and we don't get in pads, but we'll do everything that we do without that. And then we'll start getting ready for 7-on-7 while we're doing that. But we'll install our offense again. Most of it will be old hat for our receivers and running backs. It's the same system we've run forever, but it's going to be. I'm excited. It's going to be neat to see how those kids, the excitement that they have about the opportunity that they've been working for. So we'll do that 4 days a week for a while. We do start our league May 1st of May, every Monday in May. Our 7-on-7 league that we host here at the high school that's open to the public. Everybody come out and see. And then we start our state qualifying tournaments earlier. Our first one is May the 20th. Our second one's the 27th, and we host ours on the 3rd. And then we'll have one more after that, Jim Ned, to see if we can't qualify to go to the state tournament. But those were on us a little earlier this year than they were in the past. But all that's coming pretty quick. I mean, it's already April, second week of April, and we better get with it because we're a little behind. I always want to start after the district track meet because we have so many kids doing so many things, but we got to get with it.
Yeah, I think they heard, 6 weeks left of school?
Around 6 weeks left of school, and it's funny, it's a track meet, we'll talk about it, and those ADs will get together, and the question is when you starting your football spring stuff and all that. Well, I've already talked to many of them, and we're all on about the same page. It's usually right after district, so it's right around the corner. It's hard to believe that we got 6 weeks left in the school year, and next thing you know, it's summer strength and conditioning. You look up, and we're kicking it off again, so it's right around the corner.
Well, it's definitely a busy time of year. Anything else we need to mention today?
No,
Coach?
just thank those that make this show possible, of course. Auto Glass Magic, Burner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Hendrick Medical, Howery Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Heartland Funeral Home, Landmark Admin, MC Bank, Payne & Johnson Associates, Smith & Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
All right. We will be back here Monday, recap the district track meet, catch up on baseball and softball here on the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show on KOXE, KOXE.com, the KOXE app, and the KOXE Facebook page.
Have a great day, Brownwood.